Hello, viewers. Welcome back to the channel. Now we're here to review another review. I'm just here to do a top 10 uh, weirdest Spongebob episodes. Clearly, the newer season's episodes probably be on this list. So anyways, guys, let's get into number 10. So the 10th weirdest episode for me is Face Freeze from season 8. So I actually did a whole video about this whole episode relating to the issues I have with them. Yeah, I consider this the weirdest season 8 episode. And the only one on this list. The reason why it's on this list is because it's the premise. The premise is a little bit rehashed and it's weird, considering consider, considering it's been done a tons of times. And also it's weird because the faces Mom and Patrick make are weird and a bit interesting to talk about. And yeah, that's pretty much what I have to say about Face Freeze in this video. So number 9 has to be Old Man Patrick. Old Man Patrick is about Patrick. After swimming in the pool, Patrick has wrinkles in his body, and he thinks that he's already old. I actually like this one. Not saying it's the best episode ever. I'm just saying that I like this episode. It's on my top 100 episodes list. It's around there as a top 50. Yeah, I like this one because not just because it's relating to old people. But it's just relating to the fact that SpongeBob's helping out Patrick on that. The second half I do like, where SpongeBob's pretty much telling Patrick that it's okay, that you should be young and something like that. Yeah. So overall, it's a great episode, but it's that weird, considering about the premise. Number 8 has to be Farmer Bob. Farmer Bob is one of the weirdest episodes of the show I've seen because we're watching the episode. Because the reason why it's weird is because most of the animals that Oma and Jacob has is weird. I mean, their versions for bees are strange, and apparently there's even one scene where we see a barn being a baby and next growing up to being an adult. Yeah, it's a weird scene. I mean, weird montage. Yeah. That's why the entire episode's weird, because of the design for the animals and how weird the second half is. And heck, there's even random aliens that come to Earth for a random reason. And they also kidnap Mr. Krabs, Patrick, and SpongeBob at the end. Number 7 has to be Ink Lemonade. This is what called us the worst post-sequel or season 11 episode. I don't think it's that bad, as most people say, but I don't think it's good. I just think it's more on the dull side because I don't find anything in this episode that pretty much engaging. I have to say, I do like the haunted house scene. I also like the scene. I also like the scene with the spider. That was also kind of decent, and some scenes were okay. And yeah, there's some scenes that are disgusting, like Scuba Dema, doing his nose and like ink spring out after he gets scared. Yeah, it's disgusting. Even Patrick getting a bandage out of his armpit is disgusting too. And I can even put it there in the lemonade. Yuck. Number 7 has to be... What will have to be B? And what would it be? The Nitwitting, yeah. This is a strange episode. Reason why I think it's strange is because although the premise is interesting and the execution's really weird. This club called the Empty Head Society is that weird. I mean, they have this whole thing where they try to spit out a disgusting saliva, and there's even one disgusting scene where SpongeBob drinks all the saliva that people put in the jar, and it's disgusting. It's cringy. Ugh. And there's even one scene where SpongeBob becomes that dumb, and yeah, most of the episode is really weird. I won't talk about it because most people talked about it earlier. Other videos. So I won't talk about why this episode is that weird. So number 6 we got the Ballad of Filthy Muck, or Ballad of Filthy Muck. I don't know. So essentially, Patrick takes this grime of disgustingness to a whole new level, where everyone that he knows doesn't recognize him. So yeah, this is a weird episode. Not just because it involves Patrick being disgusting. It's also weird because SpongeBob's pretty much hanging out with this weird trash guy, and next is actually revealed that trash guy that SpongeBob thought was Patrick was actually not Patrick, and next actually a regular monster. It's a new character in the show, and this whole episode's weird just because of how how the episode executes itself, and yeah, Patrick, and also Patrick too, and also the song is decent. It's not the best song, SpongeBob. I thought it's okay. I actually prefer the road song than this. Yeah. Now let's go on to 5. Now we're into the top 5, guys. The top 5 has to be Squidward and Clarinet Land. Why do I think this episode's weird? Well, just because of the visuals alone. I mean, Squidward goes to Clarinet Land just to get his clarinet back. And there's even weird scenes, like Squidward goes under the eagle's body, and next you just see him in the vacuum. Next he's in a room for a weird scene, and next Patrick finds him, and after he gets SpongeBob, you cut to the Krusty Krab, and then it's that weird. Also on the confusing side, than on the wow and shock side. This is a good episode, but it's nothing that great, as what people say. Number 4 has to be. What had to be number 4? I'm gonna have to say. I'll say this. I think the Krabby Patty Krabby Patty Creature Feature, yeah. This is one of the weirdest episodes of the whole show. Reason why is the fact that, the reason why it's weird is because this episode executes itself from a regular Krabby Patty and Salad to Krusty Krab to Monster Invasion in the second half. I like this episode. And also some parts feel weird because, and also kind of dark because, people are eating the Krabby Patty zombies, and next they turn to zombies too, and next it's getting weird, and it's like cannibals, and also the reason how to stop this whole madness is with Chum, and that was a kind of a clever scene. That's how the episode ends on. It's a weird episode because the zombie invasion is actually a Krabby Patty centric episode, a Krusty Krab episode, and also how the episode executes itself. Number 4. Number 3. Number 3 has to be Squidbob Tentacle Pants. The reason why I think it's weird, not just because of the premise, also the ending itself. Squid decides to take Sandy's invention, next zaps on SpongeBob's friends, and next we get to one of the most disturbing endings in the whole show. Which I won't tell you. But I think you pretty much know how it's done. So, the rest of the episode's also weird, too. Which, I won't talk about because most people already know about this one. So, number 2 has to be fun-sized, just kidding, cuddly hugs. Just kidding again, just Spongehenge. Spongehenge is that weird. Reason why is because Spongehenge first turns into just a regular SpongeBob episode to another strange episode relating to like another cartoon. It's a weird episode, and it turns to something random in the second half. I just hate the second half of the episode. I'll send to honorable mentions with cuddly hugs, Pat the Horse, and what should I pick also? Oh, right, Fun Size Friends. Yeah, Fun Size Friends. So number 1 has to be SpongeBob and Random Land. I did a whole video relating to this, and check it out. I'm there in the random videos and versus videos playlist. So go check it out, man. I mean, guys, reason why I think that episode's weird is just because of the visuals and it's so. The episode's that random. Even the soundtrack is random too. It's weird. It's strange, and it's sort of and it's a little bit confusing though, in terms of how the episode executes it. The way to get to Random Land is that you vanish off. It's a weird way in getting to Random Land. You just vanish off, and next you're randomly there in Random Land. And there's even upside down houses in the episode, and weird designs for people. And And yeah. So don't apply. So don't question the logic. It's just done by randomness. So anyways, that's my top 10 weirdest SpongeBob episodes. Comment down below and tell me your thoughts on this video. Anyways, guys, bye bye. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and please spread this channel around, guys. Yeah, this is your duty. Just so that so that we can so that you can still watch more. So that I can upload more videos every day. So if you promote the channel around, I'll make bigger videos. So guys, bye bye.